Okay, 6.5 minutes is plenty. Camera, where'd you go? Excuse me. My camera's not here. This is most vexing. Where did you go, camera? Alright, gonna have to dig around with some cables. Back in 1 second. Say back in 1 second. If I shout loud enough, you'll be able to hear me, probably. Stray USB cables. No. Yes. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't see anything that's no plugged in when it's meant to be. Oh, my head doesn't like that angle. Ugh. I found one thing that's meant to be plugged in and it's no. Don't think it's the camera. God, I'll have to trace all of this shit. Excuse the Windows 11 notification noise there. Have I tried turning it off? Listen here, you little shit. I am the one that asks that question. Oh, apparently that was indeed the camera. It's not showing up in the list. USB video device? Yes! You have the camera in completely the wrong position for some reason. Good look at that poster though. There we go, that seems correct. Hit my face! Hit my face! It's a little bit more yellow than I'm used to it being. Also, I don't think this is the right resolution. No, that's 1080p. Maybe I've just got the settings wrong. Maybe I can't even find what the settings are, and maybe the shortcut that's meant to set the settings is no longer working, because there's been a couple of changes to this here machine since last we spoke. Okay, that seems more or less correct. Don't have enough light to deal with that level of exposure, so it won't bother. There you go. IT voice, heavy Finnish accent. I'm not even going to attempt that. Better than having no face at all. You wish your hair did the big floofy thing. I need this cut, is the long and short of it, but the vertigo hasn't completely gone away, and cutting my hair requires a certain level of neck dexterity that I just don't really have at the moment, so fluffy it be. Surreal experience to see Ikigam with muttered tech support while a German number station echoes in the background. I mean, pretty fitting for the game we're going to play, to be quite honest. So the reason for the technical hiccups is I've changed a bunch of hardware in this here machine since last time, including processor and motherboard. And as a little bonus, I stole a stick of RAM out of this to put in another machine to see if that was working. It does, yay. No actual use for that machine, it's just like I had the parts, I decided to put them in a case because that I can't help myself apparently. So why was I surprised when I turned this thing on at about 25 past 7 and discovered that it was not posting or displaying anything or even beeping at me, which was unexpected. I expected it at least to beep, because that's what you do when you don't have memory. You go beep. Yes, new shinies. What I really want to do is throw a PS3 emulator at this thing, see how it does. Because I've been watching a couple of those videos of PS3 games running at 4K 60, and I was like, I'm probably not going to be able to quite manage that. I think those are on like the highest consumer grade Intel processors. But, you know, could at least get, you know, like 720p 60 FPS, because that's my main gripe with MGS4 is the frame rate. Yeah, I do indeed still have a face, Pixie, but let's say hello to people. Hiya, Papaya. Hello, Pickledy Dog. Greetings. Your voice was missed last Saturday. Oh, that's another game that might run a bit better with that thing. That said, I don't think it was running terribly, so... Ah yes, the robot. And Pixie and yep, that's everyone. And Neek. Hello, Neek. So yeah, it's been my week. Mostly waiting on deliveries coming in. Some of them for me, granted. Some of them crimply présents. Don't appear to have been affected by the Royal Mail strike going ahead, which is lucky for me. It does mean that I've had to deal with Yodel, but again, got lucky. Items showed up. Then again, maybe another item I'm waiting on is going through Yodel right now, and I've got no idea, because they only tend to tell you which courier is involved when it's far too late. Cunning bastards that they are. And has anything else happened? Nothing that I can think of. Better Yodel than every. Just about, yeah. Not much in it, I would argue, but I agree with your assessment. Yes. But I'm going to have to remember everything about this game, because... In fact, let's have a quick nosy at the Wikipedia synopsis, just to remind us all, because it was 2 weeks ago. We had a week off because Rizalka was off on my streaming day, so we could go back and finish off Amber's Journeys Beyond, as I like to call it. And we sort of did. The game actually wouldn't let us solve, I think, the final puzzle or final two puzzles. Speaking of deliveries, back in a second. And now that I've unmuted the microphone, yes, Jeremy the sloth. And I think I settled on Billy for the cat. Billy is from Cat's Protection, and it's a stuffed cat, in case that wasn't obvious at that distance. But yes, oh yeah. So the reason I have Jeremy, apart from him being adorable, is that a friend of mine had the first kid, and I wanted to get them a stuffed toy. In fact, I'll bring him over, that'll demonstrate it more clearly. Here. 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 There we are. So, Jeremy? Say hello, Jeremy. Yes. So, bought this for my friend's kids. Honestly, I did. Because it's... Excuse you. What do you mean, no? No, I didn't buy you from me. Come on. Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. You were meant to go for my friend's kids. And it turned out that you're very, very furry. And when purchasing for a kid, I think the first question should be, or rather, the first thought that goes in your head should be, that's going in a kid's mouth. Is it safe to go in a kid's mouth? And this was just a bit too choke-worthy. So that is why he didn't go to my friend, and that's why he's with me, because he's so cute. And no, you. No, you. You're a bit of a joker, aren't you? Okay, you sit over there, Jeremy. You keep watch while we play the creepy, eerie game. Yours to cover your young eyes. So yes, that's why I have Jeremy. It's meant for a friend, decided it was a choking hazard, and just kept him for myself because look at him. Look at him. Okay, say bye. You love everything about this. I'm glad. I love you. No, you. Yeah. And the story behind Billy the cat is less interesting. I am signed up for the cat's protection. What's the word? Sweepstakes? Raffle. That's the word. Raffle. And as part of doing that for so many weeks or months, they sent me a plush catto, which is very nice. Right, just find the cable for my vape. I think if I got a proper gaming area, then I think Jeremy would have to go in the background. As you see, he keeps watch over my couch. But I don't have the camera wide enough to be able to make that visible, unfortunately. Maybe one day they'll send me a real one. Oh, don't. Jail of Dark's already trying to convince me to get a kitten because my aunt has a couple. She lives on a farm, so I assume they were just, born on the property. But I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for the responsibility. Okay? I cannot do it. I'm not going to give a catto a bad home. Plus, I don't want to take Pouncer's holiday home away from him. I shouldn't have told you that, should I, Pixico? I'm going to be hearing about that for months. Alright. Well, let's maybe have a look at this game thing. Actually, no, I'll tell you what we should do. How will you ever become responsible unless responsibility is thrust upon you? I won't, and I'm okay with that. Just adjusting the tablet on the arm. Because I'm trying to get the perfect positioning between being able to see the keyboard, having the microphone in the right place, and then having the tablet accessible. And I kind of have to go underneath the microphone to reach the tablet. That's fine. And it doesn't wobble too much when it's just tapped. It's better than having to lean over a bit to get at it. But maybe not the final solution. But yes, SIGNALIS, or however it is pronounced, I do not know. I apologise for that. And slouching a little bit, so I'm going to have to bring this down ever so slightly. There we go, that looks alright. Scout shuttle crashes on a remote ice world of Ling. Replica unit known as Elster, LSTR, awakens in searching for our missing Gestalt partner Ariane. And we've not found them yet. Cats are so easy though. Pop out some food once a day, worm flea treatment 4 times a year, vaccinations once a year, getting woken up at 6 AM and, you know, their litter box not being perfectly clean so they shit under the bath. But, yeah. Elster has made her way to a mining facility through harsh snow and fog, quickly discovers that the Gestalt staff is dead and the replica workforce has gone rogue, somehow becoming hostile, mindless beings that attack on sight. Random barfing on the floor, exactly. Yeah, like, shitting under the bath is the worst it's got. I'm still not sure what possessed Panzer to do that. It just... Where did the last month go? I do not know, but thank you very much for the subscription between the borders. Welcome in. Very much appreciated. But yes, 10 months. Stream baby and change. Okay, I think we're set to go. I don't think there's going to be any settings I want to change. Well, maybe one, because, you know, 24 hertz, are you fucking kidding me? Now, obviously you're not going to get the benefit of the full 143 hertz, but it'll look nice for me. No, I'm going to leave CRT mode off. I don't think we'll get the right effect on your end of compression and shit. March has mostly been very good about using the litter box, but he was a very barfy boy this morning for some reason. Oh, I hope he's okay. Silly little biscuit. Smitten's just a little shit. An adorable little shit, but, you know, cat. Exactly, that is pretty much summing up the cat experience. He is staring at you as if to say, how dare you say such things about me? I've never done anything wrong. Meow. Yours poop outside. That's another question that I would have. I feel like there's certain risks in having a cat that is allowed outside, especially considering two factors. One, there's a number of cats around this neighbourhood and they've gone through my garden in the past. Not so much recently, I think, because my neighbour set up one of those mosquito things that make a high-pitched noise. Granted, they were pooping in the garden. That was possibly something they wanted to avoid. Incidentally, the package earlier was not for me, it was for the neighbours. I just took it in for them. Which kind of makes sense, because I was getting up to go at the door thinking, I thought I got all my deliveries for today, and I was correct. So far. So yeah, there's the mosquito thing, and there's the fact that there's cats there already who have possibly scented the general area. And considering Panzer already came back home once with a bite on his bum, I don't want to deal with that. I don't like the idea that Kitty could, you know, come to some kind of mischief. And not that, you know, me not taking a kitten will prevent that, but see, it's the kind of thing my brain just starts screaming at me when it comes up. It's like, no, this is risk. Hide away from it. Well, speaking of, let's venture back into this cursed region. Now, there was something we were going to do immediately here, but that was 2 weeks ago. So, some guesses will have to be made, including guesses as to what the controls were. Because the world is all water from the sky. Yes, the sky is continually falling. Hello. god, that puzzle again. The moving liquid puzzle. A classic, but no. Used fire key. Do I have them both? I do. What do I have here? Thing. 2 repair patches, thank you very much. Ammo, yes. Telly box, we'll get to that in a second. Actually no, that's for saving, isn't it? Wait, how do I go down there? Ah, drop down. This makes sense. Okay, 2 repair patches. Use 1 now and then store another. And we'll store those as well. Yeah, we do have a shotgun, it's in there, it's just we have yet to pull it back out. Yep, leave myself some ammunition. Okay, we'll save again. Screen's about to go very red, by the way. So if you had a UI menu for that interaction, would this be a drop down menu? Safely drop down, they say. And her face melted. That's worrying. Wait, the fuck am I looking at here? Safely drop down, you said. Oh, I'm regretting not taking the shotgun now. What was that direction thing? What was that trying to imply? Yes, at least let me do the coup de grace on the smaller monster before you finish me off. I said before. I'm not sure if I'm actually in cover here. I fear this is the puzzle boss and I do not get the puzzle. Well, I'm fucked. Can I run away? Not so much. Okay, I'll try using repair patches. We have a save very recently though, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. I say too much, I'm clearly fucking dying. Let's finish half. Okay, can I avoid that? I'm not sure I can. Okay, no. Apparently getting anywhere near this thing just hurts. Well, what do? He wondered out loud. Oh good, shotgun rounds.
I'm not going to need the shotgun.
I have a small fear that I'm just going to have to take the hits and, well, unequip this, so it will take less time. And yeah, I can go back to that save. Drop down memory lane. Menu lane. Yeah, I get it. The drop was safe. It was just good marketing, not to mention the deep sea diver with a heavy weapon who spews tendril blood from their face. Oh no, I've besodded. The blue screen of death. You're replaced in later Windows versions, as I like to say, with the aqua screen of sad. No, that's not just because the acronym is ass. Why would you say such a thing? Okay. Shotted gun. Shotted gun rounds. And do we need the plate of eternity? I feel like no, but I've been wrong before. And just since we have room for the thermite, I'm going to take it. Did I? Yes. Take pistol ammo. Now consider. Wait. Fuck's sake. Right. Start that pistol ammo. Pick this pistol ammo up. I thought it would be 10, but it isn't, so take another 2 back. There we go, just in case we can't get back up here. I don't want that ammo to be lost forever. The much less helpful aqua screen of sad, indeed. So my read of that situation is it was a replica that went very bad. Ow. Ow. No space for a repair patch. Absolutely fuck all space for a repair patch, in fact. See, I wondered if you would have to shoot the barrels what are hanging about, but it locks onto the enemy, so I assume the answer is no, not so much. Oh, I've gone black and white. That ain't good. Alright, where were those shotgun rounds? You're not shotgun rounds. You can wait. Are you shotgun rounds? I swear to God there was some of those around. I'm trying to use them all already. Shit. Okay. Yeah, firing straight upwards, not helpful, Hen. Stop the cell up. to finish that one off, but apparently it was not necessary. Yeah. Oh, that seems to be the time to fire. Okay, getting a better handle on this. Just in time to run out of ammo. Okay. Back to the main menu we go. You were wondering the same thing. They did look extremely like explodey barrels. Okay. Let's be fair.
John, don't die.
I didn't. I quit and reloaded. But I appreciate the advice anyway, between the borders. That mauve screen of malevolence, I'm liking it. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do at all. I meant to store 12. Boo. I got mixed up as to what the numbers meant. Oh, shotted gun. I believe that's all but one space. Herm. I will take repair patches because then I can pick up new ones because they'll just stack onto the existing one. Let's be fair, B-Sword wasn't exactly helpful to most people. You do miss the dump on a conceptual level, but you can't exactly fix driver issues yourself, can you? No, that is true. At least it was red, so you could pretend it's a Poe reference. Yeah, only guidance we have. At least it gave you error codes and stuff, which you could use to look up and see what the problem was, aside from... instead of, oopsie whoopsie, we made a fucky wucky. Although, the only help you'll get from that is from unofficial sources, I found, where someone else has got it and figured out on their own, because Microsoft aren't very helpful in that regard. See, that's interesting. I just got a look at some of my stats here. Frames missed or skipped due to rendering or encoding lag, 48. Number of dropped frames, 0. So apparently those count as different things. And then you run into the even more infuriating, never mind, I fixed it. Oh! Microsoft, utterly unhelpful. Yeah, document your damn fixes, please. Error type 17. Fucky wucky. Which is, I suppose, up there with error 418, I'm a teapot. Is it 418? I think it's 418. Alright, so that's bullshit again. I just hide. If you could hurry up and spew your face off, I would appreciate it. Aha! I have thwarted you by means of wall. Oh, piss. I thought I had my number there, but thankfully not so much. Okay, maybe I do need to attack the boss. And cue the old clip. And that was all my shotgun ammo, apparently. Oh, no, that's it. Except it's not, because I just picked up more. Ow. Kindly fuck off, oh monster friend. There we go. Whenever you're ready. Oh shit. Not like that. Whenever you're ready to get shot in the face, I meant. Oh, you gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Vomit! Ah, what? Oh no, the tendrils coming out and hurting me. That wasn't the deal. Pistol. And yes, sneak away. See, I kind of thought this was an infinite stack of ammo for a wee minute to begin with, but alas, no. There we go. There we did it. No context, no care. Why are we being assaulted by French ambulances? 416, you thought? Ah, might have been. I cannot remember. But yeah, no boss quotes apparently. Adler. You do not like that it makes minions. A visitor. Welcome to our facility. No idea why I've picked this voice. You've caught us at an unfortunate time. How can I help you? I'm looking for a gestalt. A worker at our facility? Let me see that picture. Alina Co. I believe she's one of our factory workers. However... Whee! Wow! You shouldn't have returned. Clearly not if I was going to run into your cunt mug. And a bunch of poetry. So you had the experience that so many have joked about. You were reading a printed document, a page was blank, and you immediately asked yourself, was this page intentionally left blank? I must have fallen asleep while waiting for Erica. Did she already go home without me? We wanted to get some books from the library together. I should check if she's still there. Oh, we're first person now. It's one of those segments. And also, why do I get the funny feeling we're suddenly playing detention? Library. Library. Herumlungern verboten. Laufen in der Korridoren verboten. Sorry, my pronunciation is horrible. Oh. She's been harassed by gas masks. Voiced. No running in the halls, right. I figured corridor was part of it, I just didn't know exactly what. Who taped all this up? The lock is defective? Are you sure? Also, how many of these people is Adler shoved down here? Once again, I am very unsure that the quote in question was in fact crooks. Right. False cognate with laughing got you. That's what gets me about learning, or got me about learning German. I haven't attempted it in years. Is all the compound words. I just couldn't separate them in my head. I just saw a new long word and couldn't like pick out the individual components. Fuse required. Right, so I feel like we're not equipped to deal with this now. I was about to say I don't know how to get out of this, but I figured out how to get out of this. False cognates are a cruel joke. So, holy shit, we're saving after that. Thermite. No space for maintenance key. No space for repair spray. So, dump the everything. Do we need a repair patch? We could use a repair patch. Do we need to carry 6 of them? Questionable. Right, what's the maintenance key? Maintenance service level. Well, I think I'll get away with the photo ID resemblance. You cannot. Well, that's a new type of what do you call it? Spam bot. Why did spam bot take me so long to get into my head? Pickle was a false cognate. I believe laugh is that Ryzen or reason? The I would be first if it was reason, surely. Duh. You are not fluent in German, so you may very well be wrong. Yeah, hi Robot, hi Wilkeweb, welcome in. Your brain wants to be rising. Yes, everybody taking their meds today. I know we're getting pretty close to a break time, so I'll ask again then, but I figure might as well just now. You got the Ryzen. Okay. Like the CPU brand. You got the same type of bot last night, huh? Spanish is a bad one. Actually, 2 spring to mind. To bother is molestar, and embarazada means pregnant. Lots of fun misunderstandings there. It's I and I in versus D I cell. Sorry, brain rebooting. For the pronunciation of I versus I in German. Yes. Clearly my brain's not in the right space for language. I managed to retain some French up there, but that is about it. I don't need a repair spray, just bring the auto injectors and the shitload of other things. No, don't transfer the pistol, god damn it. Sometimes I forget that I'm not in fact in the inventory screen. Your Spanish teacher told you the story about someone trying to say I'm so embarrassed and accidentally saying I'm very pregnant. Your brain always says English says the first letter and German the second one. In case you're curious, the correct way to say I'm embarrassed is, hang on, tengo vergüenza. You see, I'm not going to be able to learn Spanish, I don't think, because I hear there's a reliance on a trilled R and I can't do those very reliably. Very much messes with Americanized names. I see. That could be problems. So, hello Rizalka, welcome in. How is your train? Or how was your train? Russian has a similar problem. Speaking of problems, does anybody else, when using Twitch chat, get to a certain point where the very last message gets sort of half cut off? Because I'm starting to think I should run my Twitch dashboard in Chrome. In fact, maybe I will bring that up and try that for a little bit. No, I know Chrome isn't my default browser. Go fuck yourself. Yes, often. Right. In that case, may I ask which browser you're using, Borders? Because I get that problem on Firefox. So, fairly often. Just have to adjust the layout, which requires very precise mouse movement that I am terrible at. Train good so far. One station thus far. Like one station you've gotten to. Happens on Chrome for you. Interesting. I don't know what the preferred browser would be in that case, because there is this feature that they've implemented, Stream Together or something like that. Last I looked, and that would probably have been last week, is it only works in Chrome. For why, I'm not sure, but it does. Did have a weird moment where your Pixel earbuds not connecting, so I've been blasted for a moment to a train full of people. Whoops. Well, Mom, I'm famous in Australia. They were playing me on the train. No. Yes, there's a possibility. How do I meow at this camera? Owl key. Okay, we're in a full Resi territory there. Was I swearing in Scottish at the time? I can only hope. Boyan. Boyan will burn. Well, shit. Is 12mm the revolver ammo? I think it was. STCR. Security Technician Control Replica Starch. It just sounds like you were trying to say starch and you missed. I was not, alas. Drat. You have Chrome and Firefox on your machine. Firefox is the default. Use Chrome and you blocked Firefox in the firewall. It amuses you. So you have Firefox installed but you can't use it for anything internety. Just so you can have Firefox as the default and annoy Chrome, or to piss off Firefox. I'm not entirely sure on the purpose of your setup borders. Oh, I got told the pronunciation of this last time. Oilers? Simply, just so when things auto-open a web browser is blocked. Ah, right, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm officially sick of the Oilers next door. They've been listening to that stupid song non-stop since the piano room is locked down. It's going to be Moonlight Sonata, isn't it? Oilers. Yay, I remembered. If I have to hear it one more time, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna smash that stupid tape recorder to pieces. I wonder if there's any way I can borrow a key so we can get into that dorm and put an end to this madness. I don't care about breaking quarantine if it means never having to hear that song again. And now I've just committed to reading that note again accidentally. Friends! Oh, I'd forgotten that time does not stop when you're investigating items. Oh, see, I thought that was a chain link fence rather than a floor pattern. I could not tell. And you just passed the octopus mural at Kananook, which is weird to you because it's very much in the tentacles from the Day of the Tentacle colours. So green or purple, or both. Bad friends. Ah. Your phone is rebelling against you. Memorandum. Lighting functions. Both. Excellent. Both colours is good. Both is good. Due to a recent incident involving a certain starline that shall remain unnamed, I've adjusted all doors to require visible light to open. This should hopefully stop any more non-service cadre personnel from endangering themselves by stumbling into dark rooms until we can take care of the lighting issues. If you've been assigned an illumination failure repair task, remember to equip a flashlight module so the door sensors will let you in. Ask Adler ahead of time if you need one. He's usually in his quarters on the 8th floor these days. Sexton. That's either 17 or 70. The extra S's was you. Ah, okay. Though S's wants to autocorrect his system. Why the hell not? Autocorrect makes decisions sometimes. Not beyond just not understanding what you're trying to do, which is perfectly reasonable. But just like sometimes you look at autocorrect and you go, I don't know what you're trying to do. You're not against Moonlight Sonata, but you understand that guy who ranted about every song being Pachelbel's canon. Pachelbel, not looking it up. Pachabel, possibly with an LE on the end. I can't recall. All-purpose repair worker replica Ara. One of those. Oh, more goodies that I probably won't be able to pick up. Will you fucking... Pointing gun up into the air was not helpful. You helped nothing. Arguably, you hindered. Nope, still no space. I'm going to need to look up how to use the prod again. Because I believe it's its own key. Well, that's not useful. There we go. Use tool, which is on my side button. Right, so I need going that way. Ah, yes. Some revolver ammo. Oh, yes, the auto injector, which means it goes automatically, or it's just the auto injector that works automatically. Ow. No, it was not the button I thought it was, so I'm going to equip the auto injector again. Thank you very much. Cheeky wee repair patch. The one that gets you is putting in suburb like mentone or mentony, and it wants to change it to mental, and depending on who gets that message. Turns out I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm just firing in the air for every duel. It's like he didn't want to win. Is that just a stun rod over there? Because I don't really need to fight through this lot to get to it. So it's something I can shoot there. And it indeed turned out to be a bastard. So yes, flashlight module please. Although there was something up here. Yeah, I'll take it. See if I can get myself somewhere in the region of blue. Nope, still no spare room for items. No, that's just the poster. It's not investigating the locker. Yay, more ammo. I am invincible, for I have gun. Again, no idea about the accent. I can keep going down. First week without caffeine, you described the mental fog as less running on autopilot and more running on autocorrect. Throwing away a fork and washing a paper towel, stuff like that. Yeah. That technique backfired on him twice in the musical. I haven't read further to see if it what they say actually happened. Honestly, I don't even know the plot to Hamilton. I've never seen it. Rot front. Hope for the future. Rot front. I don't know how much hope is involved here, given you named it Rot Front. I mean, look, if you agree to shoot a dude, then you don't. You get what's coming at you, with muzzle velocity. Yeah, maybe it was Red Front. That would be better than Rot Front. Yes, how is the non-caffeine life going? Because time has progressed since. And I believe it'll be our hope that things have improved. Okay, so there was just items in here if I recall correctly. Well, we were literally just there, so yes. Alright, so go down here. You didn't see Hamilton for a long time. Good show. I think your Disney is still on my TV. Could watch it at some point. I mean, I was about to say I've heard good things. I've not necessarily heard good things. I just know it's popular, which I've not heard bad things. That ain't nothing. Lots of crap. But in theory, if I go here and go straight down... Oh, one of them's got a shield. That's not fair. Auto injector. Okay, that's a much better prize. Off and on, backslid for a bit, but backslid to a 95% reduction in intake. Gonna wait for things to stabilise a bit more, then try zero intake again. Okay, fair. Okay, so that's the lighting malfunctions. We've been here. Yep. Oh, thing. I mean, it's hard to say going full turkey has... Full turkey? Cold turkey has ever worked for me. Because it just... You know, I end up going back. I only tried it with caffeine. And got to a month. Made me miserable. And I decided, nah, I'm fine. I saw a news thing while waiting for your blood test yesterday that the equivalent of 4 cups of coffee a day in caffeine has beneficial effects. Well, damn it. I usually have a maximum of 2. Although it depends on caffeine content of coffee versus, you know, cola or Pepsi, because generally it's a coffee and it's 2 Pepsis. Sleep strange, random muscle and joint pain is subsiding, that's good. Fog is mostly gone, very good. Very productive, but still heavy cravings, occasional migraines, etc. Altogether very good, but cold turkey was too much. It does sound like a lot. I think it was actually not nearly as bad for me when I went full, like cold turkey. I keep wanting to say full turkey, I don't know why. Soda, coffee, tea, chocolate, anything that has caffeine. Yeah, but it's the amount, is what I'm saying. Because I don't believe a Pepsi has the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee. 2 cans of soda or 2 cups of tea and chocolate. This is infuriatingly non-specific. I've just realised what Twitch was pestering me about earlier, because there was a little dot next to the settings cog. And yeah, it's their new shield mode, which is basically the hate raid mode that most streamers who have the capability have set up sometime since last year. Nobody ever goes hot turkey. Strange that. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a stab at pronouncing this name. Catavarian Kid. You can let me know if you got that right, but welcome in nonetheless. Azvek Reparator Arbiter Replica. All-purpose repair worker replica Macau. Type Generation 2 low-cost general purpose frame biomechanical with titanium reinforced polyethylene shell. Height 185 centimeters. The tough worker bees of the construction and repair industry. One of the early replica designs, the simple but efficient Rs are actually the most produced replica type to date. These strong and heavy worker units are a perfect fit for work in construction and production of industrial goods. Excuse me. In many places throughout our nation, Rs have already replaced all Gestalt workers in fields like climaforming and explosive ordnance disposal. So they're clearing minefields, and you're surprised when they've all rebelled. Interesting. Okay, so apparently pre-roll ads are on, so the thing is telling me. But it's also a good time for a break and an ad break. So I will go in to do that thing. Hot turkey. I'll read the rest of the chat first. Caffeine is an innocent bystander here, but you kind of want to get off it just for general logistical reasons. Yes, you're very strange. 2 litres of soda a day is a bad idea for a diabetic. It really is. That is a lot. In fact, I did hear a story of someone going cold turkey off of caffeine, which sounded reasonable until I found out that they were having like 10 cans of Coke a day. And it's just, you can't go cold turkey off of that. In fact, his partner said to him, he was like, you look awful. How do you feel? Awful. Have you had a Coke today? No. You're essentially junk sick. Go and have a Coke. Indeed, even the non-sugar isn't great because it stimulates your body as if it is sugar. But I like the stimulus. Anyway, I will hit the pause menu and... Yes, what's the rest of my spiel? Yep, get up, have a stretch, have a drink, get a snack if you want, take your meds, make sure you're on top of those if you haven't done so already. And I shall see you in a little bit. Roll for puppy. Whilst this is a point where game does get incredibly interesting, and incidentally I believe this is the second last time I'll be at UNATCO.
We'll miss you, Agent.
Second last time I'll be at UNATCO HQ. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I can wait for a bit. Okay, so we are. I thought we were going back to that elevator, but maybe not. Welcome aboard, and happy birthday. Poop the balloon. Poop the balloon. Can you come over? Oh, fucking hell. Of all the jump scares to actually get me, it was a fucking balloon bursting. And I did it. I played myself. I can just straight up eat enemies now. Okay. I don't think I can do that with every enemy. Nom. No. I'm sorry, I'm doing this wrong. Oh, fucking hell. Ah. I can still get another person out there to come and fuck him up, so I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go for it, even though it's double the cost for not even double the accuracy. Yeet! Fuck me, blind. fuck off. Just fuck off. Spent double the time units on that shot. Methodical approach to this. And it all starts here. But given that that has been an hour and a half, I will go on a little bit of a break. So give yourself a stretch, maybe grab a snack or some water. Take your meds if you haven't already. Want to stay on top of that. And I will be back right after I read this message. So, random American law strangeness. You know how we get all crap. And in one of its slightly odder moves, the game will just sit here until I press forward on the controller. Stop, but Mary, wake up. Yeah, Hen, look, there's a party. Look, you need to get ready, Hen, you look a mess. Just gonna enjoy the save music for a little while. Take a little time to savor this. I think I called this a lemon tart last time round, but it's not, it's just a lemon bakewell. But it's vaguely lemony, a bit biscuity and lots sugary, so take some time to savor this. Yeah, worth pointing out that one of my major shortcomings in previous boss battles was I was dancing about like an idiot trying to keep my health up and not actually attacking the boss. You don't have to do damage to them to win, as it turns out.
Yes, hello, friend. What? Oh, took my toy. Oh no! It's exactly what he's like. Oh, I take it. No, take it back. Take it back.
I'm gonna get you in trouble with who? The fucking Polis? We've heard there's been a juice crime up in this establishment. So yeah, challenge Minos to a duel, why not? You demand the right, as a representative of your people, the only one that's bloody awake, hit the Twitch Polis. Oh, they'd be in trouble. I'd be in trouble with them fucking years before this. As a representative of your people. Nearly got there, let's try that again. From the top. Next thing you know, BAM! Robots. Sounded like a crime. Yes, you're right. Yeah, we fucking
But I
go.
really don't have anything. It's the truth.
Stop right there, or we'll shoot you with our invisible guns. These two communicate exclusively in death scenes.
I'm just a woman.
You always start conversations this way?
Nothing more.
Ada!
Leon, not your time.
Wait a sec. What are you gonna do?
Leon, butt out.
Don't move.
I see. Okay, so enemies are random.
Also, once you get a hand on the what? Huh? Shit! Well, where the fuck? I literally did not see that I'd walked into this thing. Ow! Piss! I got treed. I got fucking treed.
Ah, there we are. I hope you all had a very good and productive break. Yay, we got puppy! Right. Catch up on the jet. Occasional Pepsi Max gets you through when you need a pick you up, but largely just drink water or hot chocolate. Should maybe add a coffee or two a week. Hot chocolate. I should get some of that for the winter months, actually. Stupid bodies and their wants. You drop one thing and your body goes, more of this other vice then, please. Yeah, I'm very much of the opinion that you go one vice at a time. That's as much as the soul can handle. What is dead sister but hot vampire? Or maybe that should be vice versa. What is sister but hot... What? No, what is hot vampire but dead sister? Fuck it. Stop selecting messages, Twitch. You put icons on there and it makes it hard to read. Had a day where you had a bunch of soda, hot chocolate and tea, managed to over-caffeine even yourself, spent 2 hours planning an invasion of a random South American country, then crashed. You are strange. You were playing Tropico or Civ or something, right? Right? Hey, that's a clip about needing to damage a boss. Yes, I have learned fuck all, apparently. Caffeine has a very calming effect on you. You could drink 2 litres of Pepsi Max, then go to sleep. I believe that is a symptom of ADHD, where it just regulates your brain rather than excites it. A team of artists had to research sleeping puppies. Sometimes work isn't so bad. Yeah, your practice for staying awake all night is to avoid caffeine, because if you're tired by trying to stay awake for a reason, usually something like a LAN, you'll fall asleep within 30-ish minutes of trying to caffeinate yourself. Cold water, however, refreshes you and allows you to continue. And your stream has stopped, but we are at the semi-underground part of train travel. Yeah. Birthday club reminded you did have a nice birthday last time. Folks flew you out to spend the week with them, which was nice. That does sound nice. Excellent. Stream coming back now. Yes. 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 Civ or something. He was playing the UN Council. Yes, they've never done anything wrong. Whole time. Not that this ever goes well. I'm afraid the commander won't receive any visitors at the moment. Sorry, that was my stomach. But perhaps I can be of assistance instead. Who are you? I'm the administrator of this facility. Yogi boy, I've just realised where this voice has come from. Please, there's no need to be afraid. I'm just here to help. Damn it. I've made this joke here that I meant to be. None of us are here by choice. That's a fucking morbid message to have come up. Oh, you're nowhere near me, hen.
It's a table.
It is a table. Well done, Nick. Good job. I've done that joke already, actually. Can't carry a more auto-injector. Well, I am instantly worried. That's like my whole thing. Star. Security technician guard replica star. Sounds like it's a spelling bee. All their errors, borders, faults. That's why they call them between the borders. Yep, never trust an admin. Just unlock the door. Okay. Shotted gun. So let's exit there. Yeah, let's just nip into here. Okay, I think what I want to do is find this storage box. Yes, off we go. Well, what's this? Shutter gate handler. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. Okay, I have to see what this is. No idea. But what's in here? Oh, a thing I can pick up. And then immediately use because I got hurted. Oh, that was easy. I'm learning all about the different replica types. Star S2313. The Hunter. Ow. Am I hurting yet? Not really. Not much, at least. 170,000 was that? Okay, where's the everything again? There we go. Shit. I figured out the keys again. Oh, I don't like the Verbistu. Keep off. Starting to think I should maybe put an epilepsy warning on the stream. What the fuck is going on? Is that 160,000? I think it was. Now it's just giving me random ones. 222. Very well. That's a pretty awful noise though. I'm going to turn that down a wee bit. 241 and then 243. Well, that was the thing. There's a keyhole in the painting. But it cleared the room, so you are confused. I too was confused. In attempting to parse that sentence, you are uncertain if political boundaries are the reason the UN never gets anything done, or if you are. Does sound like you're going to be crushed by political boundaries. Hard to get anything done when you're being crushed. True. Well, I'll tell you to die, so... But I want to live, maybe. You're always confused at your German vocabulary. As am I, because I only remember what half of it means. Okay, so I can get back up to where I was before I drop it down. But I believe there's a storage box up here somewhere. It is not here. Let me back out. I think it's over here. However, I've been wrong before. Just unsure if you would want to live in this world. Seems kinda lonely and bloody. Just like our dystopian world. We also get to remotely pilot robots that do the dying for you. It's a trade-off. Okay, can actually dump stuff now. Don't need the shotted gun rounds. Don't need the repair spray. I'd like to keep the pistol ammo and repair patches, thank you very much, along with the auto-injector. Not that I'm likely to run into a situation where I desperately need the auto-injector, but I am much happier with it than I am without it. No, I think I actually came from the floor below. That what's going on? We're not the replica, we're somebody in a booth somewhere. I think we're an autonomous replica. I don't think we've been told either way, that's just my read on the situation. Let's sneak away. Snake back because it's the wrong place. Oh, piss. Ow. No. Less of that, please. Okay, I'm starting to remember what's going on here. And by what's going on here, I mean the vaguest of layouts of this place. Okay, now we can go around raiding all the rooms. Aha! Snake. Maximum snake. Alright, so there's a hard limit to how many auto injectors can stack, and you can only have one stack of them. That's intriguing. So, thing is powered down. I'll just silent hill these bastards. Right. Pattern roster lift system seems to be powered down. I wonder if there's a way to turn it on. I wonder indeed. Ammo! And we're not going to get much done in here due to there being no lights and me not having a light source. Found another one. Alright, there's two of the bastards. Let's be elsewhere. Let's wait for this repair patches to kick in. Yeah, from last time you thought we were an AI bot looking for our flesh buddy. Not a sentence you thought you'd say this morning. You know, first time for everything. Ah, yes, I hadn't properly explored this room. I'm gonna have to get with the shooting, I think. In you go. There, nice and safe. With minimal bulleting. It is Evatits Befreien. It awaits liberation, apparently. A fuse. I know where to use one of those. Or I know there is somewhere I can use one of those, I just don't remember where it is. High voltage fuse. Your order for this replacement part has been approved and was processed by S23 management. Please find enclosed the requested part for installation. Falk has specifically requested that the repair of the looping lift system be prioritised over other repairs. Please replace the fuse as soon as possible. It's a huge hassle for everyone to get around without it. And the repairman. Okay, so fuse box. Where was fuse box? You're unduly pleased at that detail. These message indices start at 0. I didn't notice that. That makes me happy. Just going through that door, so it'll hopefully confuse the robot enough. That'll spawn somewhere else. Okay, might be time to look at the map. Yeah, this might be the place to enter and have a look. STCR dorm. Looks like we haven't been into the repair bay actually. Maybe it's due to there being too many bastards in the area. Oh no, that's why. Because of the darkness. Phone, why are you beeping at me? I don't know, where's the fuse box with you? Oh, I do love that stupid joke. Ow. I don't love getting hit. I am in love with getting hit. I'm actually going to go downwards and see if I wander into the right place. No, actually, that seems very unlikely. Island painting, flood overflow? Or is that just the exit? I think that's just the exit. Okay, so these robots are for use at your own facility. At what point do you design in the ability to communicate entirely in shrieks? I mean, it worked in the Resident Evil rando, didn't it? Hello, sorry, I'm dipping in and out to play the most complicated game you have ever tried. Now, which answer can I... Which game can I joke that it is you are talking about? Okay, what's the deal with this door so we can mark it off on the map? This is a red. It's a red ass door. So all the baddies are also AI bots. Yes, they are. So then it makes sense that we have Flesh Buddy remote accessing. I think there's just like a buddy system. Is it tax time already? Yeah, that would be a pretty complicated ass game. Terra Invicta Crusader Kings mixed with XCOM by the developers of the Long War mod for XCOM 2, known for making the game extremely complex and difficult. That's a complex. That's gonna be big. I would be interested in hearing your thoughts about that one. The most dangerous game certainly is Tax Prep. Probably the most complicated too. Ah, finally. Now, where do I fuse? Anything I can adjust here? Aside from just finding more fuses. Ah, it's one of these. So one of those numbers is correct, but the other is not. Click, click, click. So what I'm guessing is this one needs to be 800, this needs to be 230, but I could be wrong about that. Actually, that ain't far off. Yeah, this will probably be taking a lot of guesswork. Yay! I did it! Kind of want to play it, but want to finish Hibernaculum first. Don't want to accidentally steal ideas. Let's see. Yours became extremely easy to do now that your tax isn't wrapped up with that dickhead. I might make it easier, yeah. You know, subtract dickheads. So the big thing is moving. Excellent. DoorDash be like, how about burritos for breakfast? DoorDash, why do you hate me? Friend of yours had a bad computer experience. PSU died and apparently fried his drives on the way out. Motherboard and processor seem okay, so you're thinking it was 12 volt rail. Oh. It is weirdly specific, the ways in which PSUs can fail. after last time, you'll always be planning to replace PSU with the next big upgrade. I tend to say, like, if it's been a number of years since I've upgraded a PSU, then I'll probably get a new one. Generally, when I get a new case, I tend to get a new PSU. But I looked at the power output that my new setup was going to have, and the current power supply, I think, was enough, and it's only a couple of years old at this point. So I've held off so far. But yeah, 12 years, bit much. There's a bit much to expect from your humble power supply. And, you know, once I entered the wonderful world of modular power supplies, I just sort of started thinking, maybe this is a thing that I would like to continue down, in fact, actually. Now, I believe there was a broken elevator type thing. Maybe we find that. Maybe the map can tell us. Aha! This is the correct floor. Yes, you'd like to go down that road yourself. It's a good road. I mean, unfortunately, modern cases seem to house the power supply somewhere where it's actually extremely difficult to access the cable parts. I don't know if there's a solution for that one, but I don't happen to know what it would be. Should get a new case with ow! We should maybe have chat in a more convenient place. Oh, you're getting up. Don't you fucking lie to me, you're getting up. I know it. I know that face. Should get a new case for the next upgrade. A smaller one you could potentially move overseas with. Yeah, I actually went bigger. I liked having the extra room to work with, and the ability to add mini fans. Some point you think you'll just find server towers or something, just so all your components aren't on top of each other. Did I just end up in these? This is a very familiar layout. Nope. So that fuse malarkey didn't turn the lights back on, sadly. Right, so yes, on a floor I have previously been to, but it might mean I can continue going down. I will indulge in going down. Ah, you little shits. Ow! Piss off. Off you piss. I will not go down! You will not take me down! You are the one who will go down. See? The XL case you can't pick up by yourself. Just in general, or given the whole shoulder situation. Replica no one issues part 3. They can't aim for shit. But you can get into it without your boobs getting in the way because your boobs fit inside the case. Just conveniently there's a space for them when you're nose deep inside the thing. Classified information, commander eyes only. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behaviour that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, the document should be destroyed after reading. You like how English warning labels are like caution or warning, and German labels are like attention. It's like, hey, just pay attention, will you? Oh, dickhead, pay attention. M&HR. This neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minus happy. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing Gestalt memories. Well, this got weird. Older units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonance suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. I think they're using the more academic version of the word fetish there, but it does raise an eyebrow. Shutter gate handle. There is a place we can use that. Oh, I do remember where it is now, actually. Replica overview FKLR. In general, it's big with stuff in it. It's heavy, so too awkward to grab with the length of your arms. Use a trolley if you need to move it around. Okay. That might be a bit on the big side. This is the melting face murder clanker that's a calm and motherly demeanour? Well, maybe. At some point. Why would you install a gentle soul in a murder bot in general? Why any of this? Like, clearly this is a fucked up society we've wandered into. For blah blah blah. Protector Führungskommando's commander, the head of each Aeon facility's protector force, is a powerful prototype bioresonant Falk unit. An authority that may never be questioned, a Falk unit serves not just as a commander to the protectors, but as a nearly godlike being, a perception that is underlined by her tall build and resemblance to our nation's leaders, the Great Revolutionary and her daughter. It is also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. Why did you give them telekinesis? Why was that an idea you had? I won't pick that up yet, just in case there's something more important. A heavy box fashioned to look like an owl. There are small holes at the top looking like a speaker or a microphone. Okay, maybe there's not much I can do just yet. Yeah, I could pretty much always use a repair patch because I get grabbed a lot. Right, that's the last station before Flinders Street. You'll be listening while you're working, but unlikely to respond much. Have good times, everyone. Have good work, Frizalka. Enjoy yourself. Trapdoor Techno Zombies. Falk's Diary. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I do not want to live anymore as what I have become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me. No, touched me. Poisoned me. It feels like my mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I'm no longer fully myself anymore, but I've not fully become someone else either. I'm stuck here, between her and me, with half-formed dreams and recollections penetrating my brain and tainting my every action. Who is she? Who is that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why would she curse me like this? Well, clearly this bot is having a completely normal one. Yeah. Ah, there they are. I was like, where are the trapdoor zombies? Nope, they were just biding their time apparently. Trapdoor techno zombies. Sorry, Borders, I didn't use the correct terminology there, as you astutely pointed out. An orrery showing a rotating view of the current relative positions of the inhabited worlds of the solar system. Okay, so we don't get any extra details for individual ones. At least it would appear not. Library key. Right, this is a dark room. What am I doing? I'm not trying to find the light switch. Even though that is obviously everybody's first instinct. Oh, piss. Oh, piss. Aha. And away we go. So is that all my damn ammo gone? It would appear so. Piss. Aha. There we go. Is this another floor unlocked? The bottomist floor. Not botanist, botanist. Mineshaft access elevator. Need the administrator's key for that. Honestly, I think the nomenclature is the least of the problems this facility faces. I mean, it's important to keep up standards, obviously, no matter the situation. The flashlight module. Yes, I will pick that up. Why did the lights go out? There we go. Now the tool button does something. And I have no room for rounds. Well, this unlocks a couple more areas. Replica overview. Adler. An integral part of every Protector Führungskommando is the Administrator Unit. A single Adler unit can manage and oversee all administrative tasks for an entire facility, freeing other operational command units to focus on the direct control of Protector units. The Adler is designed to work as a direct counterpart to the Falk unit, serving as our adjutant by taking care of necessary paperwork and calculations. So I'm not getting that shotgun ammo unless I sacrifice something else. Just have to hope I remember about it, I guess. Could use more pistol ammo though, that's becoming short supply. Shit. STCR. Sicherheitstechniker. Give that a go. Each cadre of Protector security technicians is overseen by a controller unit, the most common of which is the STCR Stork type. One of the tallest replica models thanks to their extended legs, Storks figuratively and literally keep a constant bird's eye view of any situation, ready to direct and coordinate their assigned security technicians. Their tough, no-nonsense demeanour, although sometimes described as brutal and even cruel, makes them a perfect fit for as unwavering sentinels of order. Observe. Order. Ow! No. It's too many bastards. I would enjoy fewer bastards, please. Yeah, they're the brutal ones, not me that's gone around shooting and stomping every one of them that I've seen so far. Oh, fuck. That's right, got the flashlight module. I believe it may be time to explore other floors and take damage. Because other floors have dark rooms. But is this one of them? One of them is this. Because it has a Protector office. So this away we go. Or not. Might have forgotten what floor I was on for a second. And whilst I'm here, I can juke and jive and get away from this bastard. Oh, you got speedy all of a sudden. When did that happen? No. this is what I meant to do. Fucking... I was there, I was pressing F, it wouldn't let me through. Euler. Or Euler. That is, it's fucking Moonlight Sonata, isn't it? Just, you know, the late part that everyone forgets. Yeah, bump the volume a little bit. God damn it, Moonlight Sonata gets everywhere. Euler units are the backbone of USAN's nation's workforce. These elegant multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks like cleaning, cooking and simple medical and office work. Oils are highly social and get along well with each other as well as most other replica models. While unfit for combat, their lightweight frame makes them a prime choice for distant facilities where supplies are limited. I did call it. I'm not sure how great I feel about that situation. And I have an owl key. Now, what shit am I dumping? I don't need an auto injector right now. I will, however, take the shotted gun because I ran out of pistol ammo. As much as I'd like to save the shotted gun ammo for something else, I do need some form of protection. And probably time for I did a save. Very bright red screen coming in 3, 2, 1. Again, I'm still not sure if this is better or worse than Silent Hill because whilst a slow build-up gives you the chance to shield your eyes, you are kind of just left there waiting for it to end, whereas Silent Hill's one is over pretty quickly. Oh shit, didn't equip the shotgun. There we go. Can I get that back, or does it only work on one of them? Shit. And it's bastards. You still up? Hey babe, you up? Anything interesting in here? Any goodies? Anything to num num? No? Okay. Island key. Where would we use that? Calibri in the management office. One of the Calibris has holed herself up in the management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her and her illusions sitting inside the room, crying. Which one is the real one? I think it's because of that painting in there. Whenever I was close to her, I felt like my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. The sensation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there a way to neutralize the transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop of the frequency of her control signal? Well, we know that's the case because we've done it already. Vega der Menschheit. Cradle of Humanity. Finita. Piss off! Oh, that's all the shotgun ammo. No room for the hunter's key. Luckily I can just use the last of my repair patches. Wow, just all the fucking keys were in here for some reason. And now we need to switch back to the pistol because I just ran out of shotgun ammo. Okay, so... Oh, a piano room, you say? Oh wait, there was a place where I could enter a code? Not that I have any codes lying around that I could implement, but I don't even see where that would have gone. Oh no, that's just saying it's a safe place. Dun 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 dun. Moonlight Sonata. workshop key. Okay. What fuck? What else? Repair bay. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Okay, might get away with this if nobody gets up. Oh, an auto injector. I'm not sure I want to turn that down. Weapon case? What does that do? Did it just automatically put the rounds into my shotgun? Handy feature. 8421C. S2313 Hunter has 4 best scores, followed by Starch Sieben, Siben and Dank. Adhesive tape, yes, that could be useful. So I need to find some storage. If I can remember where that is. I think it's up. I want to say it's up. But naturally I need to go all the way around. Past another corpse, or 2 as it turns out. I didn't even notice that one. And this is the quickest way to up. Did I say Sieben or Siben first? So I'm pretty sure Sieben is correct. Excuse me, bastards. I have places to be. Sieben, yes. Yes, that makes sense to me. No, this is the same place. How? What? What? Yeah, I wasn't so worried about getting done for copyright. I would probably have a clip of from A New Hope of Darth Vader going, "What?" This is just such an odd line read that I can't get it out of my head. See, I'm unlocking rooms, but I'm not actually picking anything up because my fucking inventory's full. Pick up broken music cassette? Why not? A portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. Well, somebody made good on their threat that we read about earlier. Stun prod? Yeah. You were watching a video on an abridged series, and the editor was talking about a scene meant to look like it could cause seizures, and he did research to find out what colours and durations wouldn't cause a seizure but looked like it could. A fascinating amount of professionalism, and you're glad to hear the story. Which is better than Cyberpunk 2077, which seemed to very deliberately go out of their way to make a sequence that did cause seizures. I don't know if they changed that actually. Yes, storage in here. Yes, just all my clips will be a collection of watts of some flavour or another. Tape inside the cassette is torn. So hang on. Can I do anything with this right now? So the tape's torn, then presumably I can't use it. So I'll ditch that for now, because we could potentially use that as a sound emitting device on the, what do you call it, the owl urn in Fox office. Okay. Now let's see if I can find anything to indicate which doors are locked and with which shit, with which, what do you call it, key. No, it doesn't seem to specify. Drat. There's 2 locked things on B8, so that might actually be a pretty good place to go. Was it? I think it was just the non-1-day patch. The first non-day patch? Non-day 1 patch, right? Yeah, it helps if I read the whole thing, doesn't it? I'm in here now. I can't do anything about that because I don't have the administrator key. I remember that much. Now, this is something I will criticise the game for. I don't like that I can run out and hit a bunch of unavoidable attacks just from coming through a door. It doesn't feel good. I'm actually in B8. I am. Right, presumably this... Oh, hold on. Hummingbird key. Right, I don't have that. Do I have the key for here? I do not. That's the library key that requires. There we go. Got the right thing eventually. But there's another thing up the top that I did not try. Impressive sequence, but major oversight to let it through, presumably without testing. If it even got to testing and they didn't have to prioritise a bunch of regression testing for even more serious stuff. Eagle key required. Dang it. Well, I came back for the shotgun rounds at least. Well, that's all the locked doors here. So up a floor we shall go as soon as these bastards are out the way. Excuse me, bastards, have you considered being not bastard? Okay, methodical, like I know what I'm doing and I don't lose focus every 7 seconds. Because it's more like every 6 seconds. Ow. See? Yes. This way. It's especially embarrassing for the game when it did start with an epilepsy warning, implying that they had put some thought into this situation and, you know, with a little bit of luck, some mitigations for exactly that thing. So, in reality, it's probably a case that every single game will slap that warning on and be done with it. It's like, this might cause epileptic seizures, but we've warned you about it, so you know, we've done our part. Which is not the nicest way to go about it. Oh, I did clear this room. I kind of thought I'd left stuff behind. We've had a long think about the door issue. The options are to reset the room positions and risk cheese, or leave the positions and have these problems. For a more complicated map, you like having a time to cool down, but for something so limited, you think this needs to reconsider how they store monster positions. I think that's it's what they're doing. They are, for the most part, just storing the last position of the monster, and if it was right outside the door, you come back out and it gets you. It gets a hit on you. I think maybe the solution in that situation might be some indication that you can hear a monster on the other side of the door, so you at least know you're going to get battered when you walk out there. Because you're quite right. The alternative is people are just able to cheese it, which is not necessarily the best thing. We need to upwards. Oh, piss. Okay, so So there's one door to try here. Ow. One hit to take. Wait, what door? Oh, fuck. No, I have no idea what that requires. Maybe a minimum distance from a door or a delta based on how long they've been out of the room. A lot of extra record keeping though. It's all perfectly doable. Not necessarily, you know, easy or pleasurable to implement, but certainly not impossible. Yep. Okay. Workshop. Ah, nearly got through. But now I'm bleeding like an absolute bastard. Which, I suppose brings up the question of bleeding what? What exactly am I bleeding? Well, nothing at the moment, but, you know, beforehand. Not to complain about a pretty nice job, all things considered, but what is enjoyable to implement? Okay, I do believe that is my designated break time once again, so we're gonna run a bunch of clips for you. As always, give yourself a wee stretch, have a little walk around, a drink, a snack. I did a med check last time, but it couldn't hurt to do another one. You know, make sure you're on top of your meds. And talk to you again in a few. Roll for puppy.
Soup's on.
And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
Gear activated.
Go to the, yep. No, go to,
Fucking
yeah, go to that.
free transitions for no good reason.
It's that.
Look, I know a pentagram when I see one.
That wasn't a pentagram, it had too many lines on it.
It was a pentagram in spirit. Our implementation.
You demand perfection, Iki. The kind you'd get on your own stream. Okay. How's that? Like that? Worse or better? Okay, a bit harsh, but the opportunity presented itself and I went for it. Chef's kiss. Changing up difficulty. Terminator. Yes, that's what I thought. Puppy! How do I pet? Oh, angry puppy. As they all say, arg upon dying. They do. What's up? What the fuck is going on here? He was standing right there, I was standing right there. He wasn't moving a muscle. I was electrocuting thin air. What the fuck?
Might be a way around this. This is not it. Oh no! Oh no! 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 No, I think the solution is much more along the lines of heated balloon of air.
It's not really, but that just felt profound to say, so I said it. Regardless of consequences or common sense. Which is why we have quote boss in the first place, because we'll say something dumb out of context and chat reminds us about it forever. That's how it works. So that's maybe something I could pick your brain about at some point. I don't know how the...
Can I get that guy through here? I can! There we go, make my job easier.
It's just like one of those Super Mario Maker levels where you win it by not doing anything. Or the other thing. It might be the other thing. Right, strategic jumping. This may take a few goes. Up. And... up. Hup also. Did I mention hup? There we go. Off Google. Missed. So I believe there's one more zombie in my path. Yep. She got confused because the head crab jumped in her way. Pathfinding no understand. There's something in my way. I turn that.
Okay, maybe we're getting somewhere now. Let's try that. Oh my god, where did we end up? Don't come near me, I've got a girder. Could be making some iron brew later. Did I just kill myself with a girder that I was myself wielding? Go balls. Team balls. Nope, nope. Immediate regret. Abort.
Oh, you should probably save, by the way.
I've done so.
Yay.
Wait, what the fuck just happened there? Did anyone else see that?
Ghost? I was looking at the walkthrough, I'm afraid.
There's a wibbly thing in the middle of the screen. Yes, I greatly appreciate that clip there because it confirms that I was not going completely mad when I was playing that game, although it looked different on my machine, on my view. Not quite as starkly black as that. Oh, we got the Angie puppy. And the soup is indeed on. Behold, all of Foo's many crimes. Yep. There's a few. There's a fair few. And yeah, that quote does cover a lot of situations. Still don't get what happened there because it wasn't in line with the other ghost animations. It just came out different in OBS, which is weird. The opposite of works on my machine. Oh god, am I familiar with that situation. Right, so I'm not gonna lie, the sort of sameness of the environments is starting to get to me a bit, in that I'm deeply unsure of what I'm meant to be doing at any given moment. Hold on, repair spray, large amount of health over time. Repair spray plus a medium amount of health instantly. Right, that's the compromise. I'll just use that, and still yellow. It's not how I expected that to go, to be honest. There we go. I am now a blue. Familiar looking island. Oh yes. I don't know what the hunter's key does, but I can use that one. Right, so island painting. Right, go down 2 floors. I will do that one because, you know, it's something I know to do. I know how, I know that key will go in there. Munches on ham and cheese croissant. Is that a filling of the croissant or a topping? Because honestly, I find croissants delicious enough on their own. I do not feel the need to add stuff to it. You do appreciate Windows more and Linux when a Microsoft OS engineer pointed out that Apple has like a dozen hardware configurations and Windows has to handle tens of thousands. Yeah. Workshop key. Right. That's progress, that is. And I was about to look at the map, but maybe I should get out of the way of the bastards first. Right. Workhead shop. Shit, lost our place. Right, so we're here in the flood overflow. Seems like we should go down to B8. Filling, the ham and cheese is rolled into it. You also have a plain one too. Excellent. A balanced breakfast, one might say. If they were lying. Okay, that's actually a bit loud. Turn that down a bit compared to my volume. Thank you very much. No, that's the library. What the fuck's the workshop then? Right, what if I go down from here? What happens? I'm still in B8. What? Hey. Ah, workshop. Okay, so up to B6. And of course there's bastards. Get in there. Thank you. It's a thing to inspect. I can words. Just load that ammo. Thank you very much. More thing to read. Replica No One Issues Part 2. Blah, blah, blah. Star. Despite their normally laid-back demeanour, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilise their persona. Not to use on other replicas? I mean, that would be worse, but it seems like what would be the obvious thing to do. What you like to do is cut one in half and put scrambled eggs with onions in. If I hadn't been struck with vertigo, you would have made one for me too. Stars. Ah, yes. The brain cells working overtime in this chat. STCR. Starch units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after development is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Starch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Right, investigate. Small radio broadcasting unit. Set up to broadcast the tape deck's input signal on frequency 142. Okay, I think I know what to do here. Come on. Yeah, come on. Do I need to turn that on? But audio tape deck unit wired up to the broadcasting unit. If I had an audio cassette, I could probably have its content broadcast on the radio. I have an audio cassette, but it's broken. And also, I would need to go fetch it. I'll try that. I've got the cassette, I might as well give it a go. Broken as it may or may not be. Well, no, it's definitely broken, I know that. Fuck, how have I ended up back here? I upped. I went it up. Hole. Right. Okay, we have a storage box here. That's good. Look. If I just read the text logs, I would not have assumed this was a game where people kept their clothes on. I mean, the word fetish does come up a lot, but you know, there are multiple meanings to that word. A broken audio cassette. I trained for this. Do you have a pencil? I don't know if it would work in this situation. The tape inside the cassette is torn. There was a place with duct tape, but that wouldn't necessarily be a great fix for this situation, I feel. I should maybe save at this point. Bright red screen in 3, 2, 1. Saving a different file like I probably should be doing anyway. Oh, I should go back to the shooting range actually. Because if this is a duct tape fix, and we know how duct tape fixes absolutely everything, then that would be where I think I'll find it. Also can find out what the fuck the gun case does, because I haven't figured that one out yet. No perceive. What did I just say? Right, here we are. Right, what is weapon case? Locked with a small padlock. Yay, there we go. Got a revolver. Short barrel double action 6-shot revolver that fires 12mm high power ammo, high recoil, strong knockback. I see. That worked! That somehow worked. Okay, so we go back to the place where I was previously at, and yeah, I totally remember where that was. And I gotta do it. It's a gun range. You gotta. Now, just enough spare ammo to shoot all the targets and free up an inventory slot. Well, that and restoring your persona by showering. Yeah, that's an odd one. But if it works, it works. I feel better after a shower. And your favourite lines from The Good Place. Molotov cocktails solve everything. Whenever I had a problem, I'd huck a Molotov and immediately I'd have a different problem. Jason. Radio transmitter B6. Is there anything that, I didn't realise that was smoking at first. A little subtle smoke effect there. Okay, use music cassette. Yes, even though it's got fucking duct tape on it. Like, come on. It's weird how the cursor goes orange when you move it. Yeah, that's showing up on OBS as well. Interesting. 142. So, turn that on now. Swan Lake, interesting. No, not vent room. Right, down to B8. Because that had a thing with a microphone, from which I can activate my radio and play into the microphone thing. Just get past the point where floor bastards appear. Yep. Activate Swan Lake. There it is. I'm mid-progress. And I get a hummingbird key. I don't know what performance that is, so just turn that off before I potentially get a copyright strike. Hummingbird, though. That's going to take a while to find. So it's not that one. Might be that one. Might be that one. So it's worth staying on this floor to find out. It was all you could do to not shout Bortles when you landed in Jacksonville. Yep, library key required, as expected. Bonk. Oh, piss, no. I left clicked. I didn't expect that would... Hummingbird key used. Success. Right, what have we got? Replica issues part 1. We found this in the completely wrong order, but still. Oilers tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Interestingly, in whichever year this is, they're relying on tapes. And not just for, you know, long-term backups. Always place at least one mirror in Oiler dorms, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Oiler's persona stabilises by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interactions. Oilers will often organise in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. Arr. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate Aras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly, and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Aras get along best with Oilers, who tend to be patient and friendly, and have a talent for reading Aras' expressionless faces. In many facilities, Aras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors or in walls. Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It's not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Our personas can be best stabilised by allowing them to access to plants to take care of, ideally colourful flowers or trees. You've priced both cassettes and vinyl for OST options. It is ridiculous that we have these options. Indeed, but the nostalgia is strong. A marvel of modern technology, the Colibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every Protector Führungskommandos Falk unit is aided by a cadre of KLBR unit adjutants, which can amplify her bioresonance signals as well as produce their own. Despite their diminutive build, Colibris are one of the most effective Protector units. Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses, the Colibris... The Colibris' bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Oh, a cassette in a cardboard sleeve and shrink wrapped? Just fire something in your brain you can't deny. I think the one for me is big box PC games. Don't know why it gives my brain the happy chemicals, but it do. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an LSTR unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. No repair patch for me. Do I even have this equipped? I do not, because I've got the flashlight equipped. Oh Christ, here we go again. What did we set it to? Keep off. Come on, use a frequency. I think I saw 6. I'll see if it goes down to 6. Big box PC games. Yeah, I want to have a full big box option. Maybe it was 60. I remember 6 being part of it. And that. Gonna try 80, see what happens. Oh, 76, I'm pretty sure I saw. Come on. Oh, this is weird. This is a lot. So interested you left Thanksgiving to price things. Ask me about Loom. 1, 2, 3. Didn't quite catch it the first time, but... Okay, I think that's working. 1, 4, 3. I don't know why they keep making this change out. Nope, 1, 4, 5. Make up your damn mind. 1, 6, 4. I was about to say move was on at 1, 6, 6 as well, but that did not appear to be necessary. Postbox key. Well, I shall want that. I do like that this game will let you pick up ammo and it'll just automatically put it into the weapon. Now granted, if multiple weapons use the same ammo type, then that might become a problem later on, but for now, it does appear to be a good. I'm just gonna equip this so I can try it at some point. Because I don't have access to... Oh, what do you call it? Oh, what do you call it? Fuck. Storage box. Jesus Christ. YR is something. Give up. Why are you here? Rather entertaining. Sorry. This is a rather entertaining stimulus overload, but it's all for moderation, or however that gets grammared, because obviously it did something to your brain. There we go, eagle key used. Now what happened? I've only got 1 item slot though, so it better be something important. Oh, Adler did have a diary. Or before, did it say Adler didn't have a diary? Or that there was nothing on the particular topic they were concerned with in his diary? I have been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. 7 pages of this. This is probably the biggest one we've come across so far. Without Calibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there's anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make the others respect her orders, despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. I had a dream tonight. Another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing a uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and I asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again. I battered my phone off of the goddamn beer bottle. Audiobook when? No, please. Also, hiya, Catbat. Good to see you. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was expecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Siapinsky. Replica memories not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. That little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes a room. More sick, making my work harder than ever. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. I missed out some words. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvellous looking fountain pen, but I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Right, what are we investigating? There's a hole in the front of the box. Looks like something is missing from the mechanism. And we clearly don't have it because the game would have told us to use it. Oh god, more speaking. I'll get the posterior check and stretch in a second. Thank you very much. Oh. It's almost always needed because, dear God, am I in my 30s. So much speaking. Vile. LSTR. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. It's okay, you're a scrunkly little gremlin too. I like that word, scrunkly. Scrunkles. I like it. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on the chest and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the central neural archive on Veneta, new LSTR units have been produced based on decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. Thank you, I think I made it up. Well, it's valid now. Change approved. What the fuck did I get from that? That would be nothing. But I do believe there's a room or two that we can look into. For one thing, we've got space again, so we can go back to where we were and grab some items. Nope, no stomping for them. Okay. Items. No. No read, only items. Oh, I can pick up one item because I didn't visit a storage box. Shit. Repair patch. Okay. I was about to say I can live without that, but no, you've seen me play. I do need to pick those up at some point, and I need the postbox key because that looks like a very useful item. Right. So if I go straight up a level, I can get to a storage box. Question is, what do I actually put away? Oh, fuck off. Also, apparently I killed two of them in the same place, because one corpse just rose out of the other. Okay, so dump the revolver for now. Don't need the auto injector. I think I can be careful enough to not need the hang-me, the health thing. In fact, I will take the shotgun because one can reload those rounds into it, and if there's any room left, or if I have to shoot anything on the way, I'm going to find some shotgun rounds where I was, and I can put those in. Oof, nearly got hit there. There we go. Give eagle key. Not eagle key, no, what was it? Padlock? Post box. There are many words. Arguably too many. Nope, shotgun's at max capacity, so I'm probably not going to be able to pick up the repair patch. I can't count. For once I'm glad. Postbox key though, what could that be for? Postbox 512. Specifically 0512. I'm unsure where that is. I do know I can go straight down and see what's in that room. Apart from bastards, I know there's bastards. Ow. Let's finish this up. So I don't want that bastard with the shield getting back up. Oh, I got 4 of them. Didn't even realise. Go me. Nope. Anything over here? No. Blockage door. A thing that I've probably already read. Constant bird's eye. Yes, I've read that one. What else is? Something I have no space for. Brilliant. Just love that for me. So it's just items in here. Fortunately, that means I need to find out where that postbox key gets used because I haven't a clue. Master DVDs in a jewel case are reasonable enough at quantity. Can actually do a box set with a disc manual and goodies if you get enough orders. Just hope we can pull it off and you can have one. Is this for the game you are working on? Because that's pretty cool. It might just be, you know, like holding on to old memories and days gone by, but the thought of having something that's, you know, like, you know, packaged up for retail that I can have on a shelf is kind of appealing, honestly. And I'm uncertain as to why. Right, so start at the bottom. Now we're here. And we're looking for anything that says postbox on it. Because I've got a postbox key and no idea where it goes. Yep, you're really starting to get into the weeds on what you can do for release, but plenty far out. Well, good that you're doing this ahead of time rather than scrambling to try and make it work with limited time on your hands. Okay, I'm not seeing anything I can use, honestly. Gonna go up a level again. Go back to the storage box and investigate what items I have in there, because I did dump a few that I didn't think I could use. Do a quick silent hill on that fucker. Pear spray, photo module. Honestly, I don't know what that does. A plate of eternity. That is genuinely all I have in here. stuck? Okay, I'm gonna go on another run down one level to loot the rest of that room. Because I'm going to need the items. Dear God, am I gonna need those items? In fact, let me just double check. This will be... yes, that's the way to Fox's bedroom. Apparently there's a thing in here. Kind of implies I can do something to it, but... it's all... oh! I do get individual information about exactly one of these. So normally it's just this message here. It shows up on the map as something I should interact with. And, you know, whilst, you know, this one is in red, and this one's in red, implying they can be used. This one is done. It's like saying, oh, you've interacted with that, you're done with that, ignore it. Which might just mean I can still interact with it and get a reaction, but it kind of implies in my head that there's something I need to do with it, despite having nothing that I can do to it. There is none options. Okay, can I reload anything to get around this? I can use a repair patch because I do need that. Right, cleared that out. And yes, good luck to you, Borders, on the game deving. I hope it goes well. Swimmingly or soonly. Did I get all the items here? Yes, yes I did. I remember now. Oh god, don't tell me the postbox key goes in there. Right. Back up a level. Or down a level, I forget which one. I think it's up a level. Is where the storage box is. And really, now that I know I've gotten all the items from that area, I can free up some space. Here, actually, no, I think I would actually like to exit the menu for no good goddamn reason. No, take both of those. So I haven't had to use the Eternity Plate yet, despite its awesome name. And I would very much like the opportunity to do so. I do like how I keep dodging that one particular bastard. You know what, while I'm here, I've got the only two items I could possibly use on anything. God, they're not very specific as to which plants will get a response from you and which ones won't. Well, it has a solar system. That's as much as one can say. Been an adventure, it's the most complicated project you've ever done. Rockfront planets. The front of the planet is red, the rest of it, that's ambiguous. Yeah, there's a... I don't think anyone in this chat needs to be told this, but yeah, game dev is fucking hard. Are all the planets like the posters? I think the posters are of the planets. An Eternity Plate, so it's a plate that will always exist. Allegedly. So no, hole is not for eternity plate, nor is it for postbox key 0512. Where the hell could I possibly use a postbox key? And yeah, that is what the name implies, Rizalka. There will always be an eternity plate. So what I'm going to try and do is go back up to the top. So there are the fewest options up there. Would an infinity plate be a plate that always has food? No, it'd be a plate that was always a plate. Not all plates have food. As enjoyable as that would be. The elevator is out of order. The elevator isn't. It's not fucking there. Yep, I don't see there being much in the way of options at this juncture. I will save. Sorry, I forgot to warn about the bright red light. At least I'm not saving in the piano room this time. Dun 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 dun. I can still look at this. Not much I can do. Yeah, I've solved that puzzle, so. Spent the last week coding, writing copy, researching and writing backstory. You don't actively remember most of the month. Still, always impressed how well things work out. Guess you made the systems pretty robust. Sounds like it. Yeah, so that's another little quirk of game dev is you seem to end up wearing a lot of hats. Smaller the team is on any project, basically, the more likely that is to happen, but game dev, I hear that one a lot. Just whoever can do the damn work will do the damn work. Oh, hold on. Damn it, the closest thing I found to a postbox, and it's just like, no, I will not be useful. There's a few more shells than I wanted to use, but I realised I may not have looked at this. So, star. Sicherheitstechniker. Officer replica. The standard model of the Protector security technicians, fitted with extended legs, star units. We've read this. I've just read it somewhere else. Fitted with extended no, hold on, the shield's new. Extended legs, star units gracefully tower over most gestalts. Despite their heavy armour, they can move swiftly with their long stride. Their cool and detached demeanour allows them to analyse situations with objectivity and deploy force as required. Trained in close combat and riot control techniques, they operate best in small squads led by an officer star unit equipped with a ballistic shield. Well, we found exactly that thing. And we shotgunned them. Also, was that little star meant to represent me, or... Hang on. Ah, it was me flashlight. That's what happened. Just showed up through the scenery. I'm still very confused by this postbox key. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking the confusion that comes with this. I don't like that there's something warm and wet inside of that. That does not spark joy. So I'll check this room again, because I'm not convinced I managed to pick up everything. This was during one of my heavy pocket moments. Nope, not seen anything. Ergo, Hole. Yeah, there's something I didn't pick up. And still haven't. Fuck's sake. Right, nothing else here. Fuck off. There we go. Actually, what does the dining room look like? I don't remember. There may be more stuffs that I didn't pick up. Bonk. I'm probably nearly out of shotgun ammo at this rate. Fucking post box key. That's gonna haunt me. So I'm sort of resigning myself to thinking I'm not gonna find out what that does this stream. I'm not even sure how to make progress. Okay, might as well have a wee check the protector archive. Aha! Dodge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I cleared this one out as well. Many books. Fuck all items. I want items. Oh, hi, pal. Ow. Ow. Yeah, you know, just get the fuck out of here. Oh, good. This is much safer. And plus, I'd get that repair patch out of the way. And maybe equip a weapon with ammo. Don't have one, but, you know, I didn't equip the stun prod for some reason. Don't know how to equip the stun rod, to be quite honest with you. I've forgotten how to do that. And the game didn't really tell me. So that leaves me with a problem. One of several. Okay. Here's the deal, folks. I am stuck and I am tired. Ergo, I feel like this is probably a good place to leave it. Where is a post box when you need one? Now is when I need one. Do I see a post box? Do I fuck? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'll just see if I can find someone to raid, and I'll actually remember to use the end screen this time. For that is a thing. What I can do. Sounds like good plan. Have good rest. Thank for strength. Thank you all for being here. Yes, I'll see you for the baddest of batch. So let's see. There are some options. I'm just going to double check that Twitch is giving me all the options, because in the raid dialog box it tends to give us 5, and I've never really known 100% how they sort them out. We'll go with 8-bit goggles. They're good. They're good. They're fun. They're hip. They're groovy. And they are a Skellyman. Well, that's PNG tubing for you. What can I say? So, yes, thank you for delighting your eardrums during work. You're welcome? Just not the normal type of compliment you get. But, yes. Go in, say nice things. They're playing a robot named Fight, which I believe is a sort of platformer type roguelike. Ah, yes, I vaguely recall this one. But yes, go in, be nice, be well, have a good week. I shall see some of you on Friday for the Bad Batch on Jail Dark's channel. And that'll be fun. So, yes, see you then. Bye.